Hey, greetings YouTube, what is up? I'm gonna have a lot of background noise today. Well, first off, I'm gonna have a nuisance right now because I have one of my cats is loitering around here wondering what I'm doing. She was perfectly fine sitting on the windowsill until I hit the button here, and now she's over here. So this might come crashing down at any point because she's jumped up and knocked it over. But what I've got here now is my Wrath of Khan Dio, and I think I was probably the first one to start on this thing. Well, between myself, Chris over at Classic Plastic 101, and Dirk Pitt from, well, Dirk Pitt. But I'm of course the last one to finish this, and I don't know who came up with the idea to do a shadow box first, but I'm just saying, I decided not to do a shadow box. Not because I didn't want to share the wealth with Dirk and Chris, but it was just like, I think that was enough of the shadow boxes. But it's a great idea. I still want to do one. I still want to do one with the 3 Klingons, and then Dirk beat me to that one too. But what I've got here is a little base. This is, just so everyone knows, this is going to my dad. I don't know if I'm going to do this for Christmas or just get him the movie, on DVD. But my dad is probably one of the most underrated geeks out there. My dad is already, he is going to be 80 years old this March. And my dad took me to go see The Wrath of Khan when it first opened. And in fact, my dad had to convince me to get up and go out to go see The Wrath of Khan because I was a little bored with the first one. I loved the Enterprise, of course, in the motion picture, but the motion picture was pretty dull. And I thought I was going to be treated to nothing more than just another dull fare of scrolling Enterprise shots. But we got The Wrath of Khan. Probably one of the greatest sci-fi movies ever to come out of the 80s. And I know for a fact that my dad, as much as he likes to make fun of William Shatner too, I know for a fact that whenever this movie comes on, my dad sits down, stops what he's doing, and will watch the movie. So I thought, why not? You know, I mean, originally I wanted to do this in 1/537 scale, but that of course wasn't going to happen. I have a Enterprise kit, but it's missing some parts, so that just wasn't going to happen with that size. So when this set came out, I thought, what a great idea. And I mean, now he can actually have one sitting on his shelf. The base, as you could tell, let me just kind of get a top shot of it. This is metallic red, pearl white, and 2 shades of metallic blue. And I'm trying to get it without. But as you can see, it's got a glare. It's kind of a high gloss. But that is a somewhat simulated Motara Nebula. And you can see the cat hair in it. But I was originally going to do that little whirlpool effect that they got in the tank when they were filming this, but I just wasn't nailing it quite right. So what I just did was 2 layers of stippling. I softened it up with just one of those 69-cent brushes that you get over at Home Depot, and just kind of softened it up to look like a nice little wall finishing. So that is my simulated Motara Nebula base. But everyone kind of, well, not everyone, I mean Dirk and Chris, I think they both tried to do the scene where the Enterprise was coming up from below the Reliant, and I was going to. This is the other idea that I thought. This is not the initial encounter, but this is the encounter in the nebula where Khan came did an about face and was coming towards straight on with the Enterprise, and where Kirk gives the order to evade to starboard board. This is that scene. Right when the Reliant just starts gutting the port side torpedo tubes on the neck. But again, this is one of my favorite scenes of the movie. I know this is one of my dad's favorite scenes of the movie. The original idea was to, another idea I was gonna have a styrofoam ball textured to look like the dead moon. Cat. And but again, that kind of just seemed a little more troublesome, trying to get the balance right, where I wanted to have the Enterprise on one side and the Reliant on the other, but would have been a little too large for my dad's desk. So this is going on his desk somewhere where he's going to look at it, I guess. But that's it for now, guys. I mean, that's it on this one, actually. The other one that I finally finished was the Classic Series set. I'm going to give him the choice of this one or that one, but I'm pretty sure he's going to pick The Wrath of Khan. I'm pretty sure. But regardless, I'm going to show him this one anyway. And if he wants both, you know what? He can have both. It's my dad. But those are those two sets right there. The other one I wanted to touch base on, and this is now ready to go back into back onto the bench for waiting for me to get back to it, because I'm at a stopping point. I'm not sure if I messed it up. I mean, I tried to do something up here, but I don't think I stuck the landing on it. In fact, you can see a little finger mark right there. But this is where I'm at right now on the Warthog / Cobra Rattler. So I've done a little bit of weathering already on this. I'm going to start painting out the gun, but again, this one is just about ready to go back. Ooh, that is some pretty bad painting right there. Gotta redo that. But regardless, this is gonna go onto the bench again while I get some decal paper. Well, I mean, actually, you know what? I have the decal paper. I need ink on my printer to go ahead and print out some decals for this, but I'm gonna do the Cobra logo. And there's Marcus doing Marcus Monster. I don't know if you can hear that. But that's where I'm at on this guy. Missiles are painted haphazardly right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick to those. I'm going to redo those again. I'm pretty much guessing, but this is going to... I think I'm just going to mount this on a round 2 base and have it looking like it's doing a strafing run, but we shall see. I'm going to paint the gun, get that weathered out, finish weathering out the bottom. I've only got the nose done here. And I don't know what's supposed to be a seam and what is not supposed to be a seam on these planes, so I just left that right there. I'm not big on planes, so... but that's where I'm at, right here on this guy. You can see it's a little tilted here on the tank. I've got a little more weathering to do here on the bottom. Might be a little too subtle, but we shall see. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it a couple more times just to give it some scuffing and to hide some of my flaws, but that's where that one is. That's, like I said, that is ready to go back into the box. Unless I can do some more painting here on these little open areas and on the back here, just to get that little bit of weathering done. You can see one of my fat seams right there that I didn't cover up correctly. But more on that one later, more on these guys soon. Again, this one is going to go to my dad's at some point this week. And this one, I'm not sure what's going to happen to this one. I may just end up just selling that one if I can. But more on these guys later. Have fun, take care, peace out.